Oh, the saga continues, but now it seems to me that the John family is doing exactly what many of us knew they were going to do, and that is go on what I like to call the media whore tour. And I think I might actually title this video that, but of course I'll have to edit the word whore, because I don't want it to get removed and whatnot. So in this picture, you see the entire John family in the front from left to right. That is his stepdad. I actually found out that's his stepdad, not his biological dad. His mother, his brother, and I believe that's his sister. Now, I haven't really heard much from the sister. I haven't really heard her say anything. If y'all can let me know down in the comments, what is her take on this? I wouldn't be surprised if she leans the same way. If she doesn't, I'll be pleasantly surprised. And then in the back, you see Esley Merritt behind the sister, and then you have Benjamin Crump sitting behind the mother. And I swear, that Benjamin Crump is like the black male version of Gloria Allred. It seems like every time an event happens with a black person, there he comes, just ready to trot his way on in there. I guess he's trying to secure a bag as well. No different than from this John family. Now, all of this stuff, the reason why they're going on this media whore tour, as I call it, mainly is because of what the son did when he got up and decided to hug Amber Geiger. Because that's all people really are talking about right now. We're not talking about the fact that this bitch murdered somebody. We're not talking about the fact that she got a weak ass sentence. We're not talking about the fact that she, should have gotten life in prison, or at least something along those lines, to the point where she does get out, or if she does get out, she will be this old decrepit old prune looking bitch. But no, the media whore family, who is now Botham Jean's family, is now going on a tour to now talk about this hug. I'm going to go ahead and play this small clip from when they appeared on Dr. Phil.
At the sentencing hearing, you asked if you could hug her.
I don't know if this is possible, but can I give her a hug, please?
It meant something to you. This was not for publicity. This was for you and your heart.
I thought the cameras were off. I don't want to live the rest of my life saying I hate you. I wish I could get you back. It just clears your mind. It frees me knowing that it's settled. You would pay a yes for what you did, but in my heart, I know I am free.
Okay. So Dr. Phil asked him a question. And before I even get there, doesn't it look, with the brother, look at his face. Doesn't it look like the coon spirit is just ready to leap up out of his body? But I just had to put that out there. So Dr. Phil asked him a question, or just made a statement. He said, you did not do this for attention. You did this for you. And then he basically gave the answer of like, what did he say? Let me run that back there, because I didn't catch all of that. Let me run that back.
I thought the cameras were off. I don't want to live the rest of my life saying I hate you.
He said, I don't think I was off. I don't want to live the rest of my life in hatred. I don't hate you.
I wish I could get you back. It just clears your mind. It frees me knowing that it's settled.
Basically, he does not want to hold a grudge against the bitch who killed his brother a little over a year ago at the time when he did that. I could never, ever forgive the person who took away a loved one from me, much less get up from that stand and say or ask the judge, can I give her a hug? He asked her. He didn't just get up and do it. He asked, could he give her a hug? I would rather hug a damn cactus that is being occupied by a porcupine before I ever would give a bitch like Amber Geiger a hug. You have got to be out of your cotton picking mind if you think that someone like myself of sound mind would ever hug the person who took away the life of my loved one and give them a hug. You must sit your raggedy, stupid, simpleton ass down somewhere, please, and thank you. Because I just cannot get out. The only thing I can really think of in my mind is that he wanted to hug Amber so bad, and the way he grabbed her and just hugged her, like y'all saw the clip, it was in a real caressing way. But anyway, they are going on their media whore tour, and I'm guessing Dr. Phil is one of many stops. I don't know where they're going to be stopping at next, but it's literally everywhere. Like, this was actually, this part right here, him hugging her, trended #1 worldwide on Twitter. It's being talked even on Fox News, because Kendra D, she did a live stream, and they were talking about that. And they talked about that on Fox News. And I'm gonna probably leave, if her video is still up there, I'm gonna leave the link to her commentary, to her live stream, because she actually plays the clip in there, and it's a guy on there, and he's talking about, like, I guess you could say the art of forgiveness, and it's coming from a palm-colored male, so you already know it's a bunch of lies about to ensue. And he just talking a whole bunch of shit, and it doesn't make no type of sense. And they always throw that morality crown on top of our head every single time. And I always keep saying, we do not have to play the morality game with a group of people that do not practice morals themselves. They are not of a moral compass. I don't give a damn how you turn it, flip it, rotate it, whatever. They're just not. What they'll do is the complete opposite of what we do. One of the biggest cons I say that we as a people have is that we are too accepting. We are too forgiving. That's part of our nature, but god damn it, snap out of it. Like I said, religion is probably one of the worst things that could have ever fell upon black people as a collective, ADOS or not. Because some of us do that same shit too. Look at what happened with Dylan Roof and that whole situation in South Carolina back in 2015. Those were ADOS right there. So you can't just say, oh, it's a non-ADOS thing. It's not. It's a melanated thing. It's a black thing. Period. Hate to say it, but it is. But they are about to get in front of every camera possible, and they're only going to talk about that, and the people are going to ask the same questions over and over again. Wow, so you forgave him? Why did you forgive him? And they're going to keep giving the same responses. I'm telling you, they are about to dumpster dive into their duffel and drown in that mean green. You cannot tell me that they are not doing this to secure a bag. At this point, they are trying to secure the bank and all of its contents. Like, this has got to be one of the wildest dog and pony 3-ring circus shows I have ever seen. In my 30 years of existence, have I ever seen something like this go down before? We're going to be talking about this years from now, 10 years from now. And ironically, I said 10 years. We're going to be still talking about this and how much of a farce this trial became. It's like it went in the right direction. She got found guilty and was like, okay, wait for the sentencing because you never know what it's going to do. Instead of just giving us the slap in the face like we knew they would, they gave us a slap in the face, a punch in the gut, a boot to the head, a swift kick in the nuts, and a proverbial kick in the ass. And then some things that I can't even think of. And because all of this played out on a stream, on TV, television, wherever, now we'll always see that. See, if this was not televised, we'd never know. We would have to do it based off of hearsay. Oh, so-and-so gave the murderer a hug. Like, you gave this woman a hug after the same hug and the same hands that probably rubbed her back are the same hands she had wrapped around that gun with the same fingers that pulled that trigger that killed your brother. And you give her a hug and y'all go and take this show on the road and decide to go and tell this and talk about this one little part to everybody. Notice that they're only focusing on this and not the trial itself, or the fact that their brother and son and whoever is deceased because of her. Oh, they about to get paid. And then I think when I was reading something earlier, they have some kind of foundation, I think, in Botham's honor or something like that. They won't get a dime from me. Sorry. Because who's to say that that money is actually going to that foundation? That money's probably going to line their pockets, because, they got to have money to travel on that little world tour that they're about to embark on. The shit is sad. It's sad and crazy, especially since they doing these interviews right after the trial. People say, well, they need time to grieve. Well, you know what? Mean Green will have anyone grieving in about 2.5 rather than 2.5 seconds, and not 2 to 5 months or 2 to 5 years or even 2 to 5 weeks. They probably saw them dollar signs waving in front of them and just knew they had to bust a move. It's crazy. It really is. It's sad. It's pathetic. It's disturbing and disgusting. And what's so even worse about it is you have so many people out there that will combat you because apparently we don't know what they're feeling. Oh, we know what they're feeling. It, like I said, it plays out like they don't give a damn about him and they only care about an image right as of right now. So they're riding the wave right now while the wave is still high. While that tide is still high, they're still there until that thing crashes and they can't ride that wave no more. Y'all let me know what y'all think about this down in the comments, and I'll talk to you in the next one.